Let's say that I'm convinced that my team needs a CSP. Now, how do I communicate this to the decision makers in a way that they will see the value and they will approve the cost? Because there is a cost involved when we acquire a new tool.
Oh, of course. I think the biggest thing, the only way to speak to leadership team is through numbers. So that's where you need to actually, even without your CSP, making that life easier for you, you do need to be able to show them, okay, this is our churn rate, this is our retention rate. You know, these are the customers that I spoke to that you shouldn't have to stumble upon a customer with an opportunity, before you upsell. And that's what used to happen to me. It used to be basically by chance. So through a customer conversation, they would then say something like, I need to be able to send emails to X number of people. And then I would say, oh, on our next plan up, you can send bulk emails. And they would be like, oh, okay. And then that conversation would prevail. While I think, yeah, so the numbers, rather than having those chance opportunities, have a more planned opportunity, a more planned, I suppose, call to action there. So you need to speak numbers, though. Churn rate really hurts management teams, I think, leadership teams. Retention, you need to be able to talk, what are your retention rates? And you have to be able to forecast and say, okay, with the CSP tool, I would hope to, reduce that by 5%. So let's go to my customer that had 20% churn, reduce that down even by 5%. What does that equate to in revenue? What do you, how much more revenue do you keep? And that you avoid losing. So I think you need to talk some numbers, and whether it's a little bit painful in the beginning because you have to manually try and log this information, it's definitely worth doing. And that is probably the only way to speak to a leadership team.